What's up? What's happening, Taurus? Welcome to Eyez, Astrology and Tarot. My name is VIKA. Taurus, this is your weekly tarot reading. Today's Thursday, July 3rd, I believe. So I'm just gonna do a Celtic cross for you, see what's going on. What is going on with Taurus? Taurus. Okay. So it seems like there's been a lot of I got the same Emperor reverse that Aries got in the same position. But anyway, right off the bat, I see with the Ace of Swords in the reverse that there's been a lot of change in your mind, which naturally changes the way you speak. So there's been a change of philosophy, a change of beliefs. They say that you cannot learn something by giving, like in a head that don't belong to you, basically. And what that means is that you learn at your own pace, and things make sense, and the doors open at the exact perfectly divine time that they are supposed to open. So please, Taurus, don't beat yourself up for any of this. Hindsight's always 2020, and you should be feeling good about yourself. A lot of you have started therapy, inner work, shadow work. A lot of you have finally started dwelling in the space of your mind while being sober. So congratulations to those of you who are celebrating sobriety. The challenge for you is how to apply all this new knowledge into the way you speak, and how are you gonna take this knowledge and make it practical. So the Page of Swords, I feel like there's a lot of you that are questioning yourself, like, am I ready for this? Do I have enough knowledge to do it? And the answer is yes, because you're gonna be, as you keep learning whatever it is that you're doing, you have to be practicing it. You have to be, practice means doing. Like, I am a practitioner of the tarot because I do it. It doesn't matter if I do it right or do it wrong. You know, it doesn't matter if I do my own spread or use a spread that is already made. What matters is that I do it, that I am a practitioner. I am a practitioner of the tarot because I do it. I practice it. I actually do it. It's not just an action inside my mind. So here the challenge is to take action and to take all this new knowledge, all these new point of views, and exercise them. You're leaving behind old ways of doing things. You're just leaving behind all this baggage. So yeah, a lot of you, with having done all this therapy, all cognitive, I'm hearing cognitive behavior, talk therapy, you've left all this baggage behind finally. Now, that doesn't mean that you won't still think about it or maybe cry about it every now and then, but it's just not, you're not carrying that weight around anymore, and you're feeling very light. This is helping you. You have more energy, you sleep better, and your secret weapon here is the Six of Cups. So you do have a lot of things to be grateful for. You have people you can count on. You have at least one person that you could call and they would help you with whatever you're needing help with right now. And then you give that to people too. People might not tell you because receiving receiving can be very uncomfortable. Receiving can make us feel insecure about not being able to give back to that person right away or ever. So do know that even though people may not let you know, you are that friend. For a lot of people, you were the only friend. What you're moving towards is still believing that you do deserve what you want. Believing that the world, that the universe, that in this lifetime, you will get what you want. That you will be happy. That you can find emotional independence. That you can find a balance between needing help through therapy or a friend and being able to soothe yourself emotionally. The overall outcome for the short term is the Emperor reversed. So here it's just having to battle through your same patterns that you did before. Having that tendency, there's an enemy inside your own mind that wants you to revert back to doing things the way you used to do them. And that is why it's going to be very important for you to practice, to do the experiment and try things a different way. Because it's going to be more advantageous for you to try the new way with an unknown result than to try your same old subconscious ways of doing things, because you're going to get the results you had been getting in the past. So for the further future, I do see you as the Page of Wands. So a lot of you are going to be starting a new job. A lot of you are starting a new relationship, a new passion. So it could be with mostly work and love. So do allow yourself love. I feel like a lot of you have been scolded and you have been told that you weren't ready for love, or a lot of you have been told that you need time alone. But this is the time to go ahead and take that chance, because like I said before, you're learning as you're going. You have to practice as you go. And if you're doubting getting in this relationship, just trust, because this relationship, this new love interest, once you seal it and it's an actual relationship, that's the test. That's gonna be the test to everything that you've been working on in therapy, everything that you've been working on within yourself. So this is regarding love. A lot of you have been contemplating past relationships, what went wrong, analyzing all the breakups you've had and why they happened, analyzing your own doing, you're taking accountability in past relationship failures. And now is test time to begin with this new person. So this is your green light to go ahead, because you're only gonna see if you've changed, and you can only change and prove these new methods initiating this new relationship. Nobody's actually able to hold you back. What people say, what people think you might do, what people think that you should do is their opinion. And you can take that opinion and put it in a savings account to see if it produces you any interest. So for some of you, it's also a time to keep quiet about your goals. If you truly want to see what you do, and if you truly want to end this emotional codependency that you've had in the past with friends, as I'm picking up that a lot of you would always go to a friend and ask for an opinion before taking a romantic decision, and it's time to stop that and just do what your heart tells you to do. and perhaps not even tell anybody about the new relationship until you know if you want to proceed to the next level within that relationship. Like, you're just gonna have to feel it out for yourself. And if there are tough times in that new relationship, that's when you're gonna be tested emotionally to see if you can self-soothe, to see if you can therapize yourself. That way your decision making isn't polluted by what somebody else says. Your hopes and fears, you're just afraid that you're afraid of things going well, because then you worry about how to keep it, how to maintain it, and you're afraid about things going bad because of what's happened in the past. And I hear a lot of people, Taurus, saying, oh, I just don't deserve this. And that is the worst thing you could do right now. So do say, I do deserve this. I do deserve to have an equal give and take. And then the ultimate outcome, I do see you breaking yourself free. You break yourself free from the old ways that you did things. The old ways, like, you finally see, once you start this relationship, every person you meet, every relationship is a mirror. And you will see your new self with this person. You will see how much you have evolved. And at the bottom of the deck, for the energy, for the subconscious energy running this whole decision making, it's the Eight of Wands reversed. So not taking action, or being too, perhaps being too combative with yourself, punishing yourself. And again, I hear a lot of you having gone through long periods of being single. Some of you even long periods of celibacy, because it was the responsible thing to do, to learn what you have learned. But there's also a dark side to it. It was a punishment. It's almost like you punished yourself for all the relationships that didn't work out. So for the last card, I'm going to pull it from the Psychic Tarot. I'm just going to ask, what is a positive, it's a positive message that Taurus needs to hear. Memories of love. Okay, so the advice here is to reflect upon good relationships that you've had, and to reflect on the positive things about the bad relationships that you've had, so that that's on your mind and you can attract it. 111. And also so that you can become more clear on what you like, instead of always worrying about what the other person might like, and then having the courage to propose the things that you like with this new connection here. So yeah, Taurus, that's what I have for you. Hope you enjoyed the reading. I'll see you next time. Peace.